Hey, John from FatStacks here. In this video, I'm just going to show you how you can use one free plugin to get a lot of social media traffic. All right, it's called the SumoMe app, and this here is a screenshot of I think it's 9 or 10 days of social shares just from SumoMe app, and you can see generally we're fluctuating between 600 and 800 shares a day. The bulk are obviously Pinterest, but you can check out some decent Facebook sharing. So I really like Facebook shares. To me, that's more going to be a lot more traffic than Pinterest. But 58, I wouldn't have had that without the SumoMe app. I mean, everybody's got the usual sharing on the sidebar and of course in the content above, below, whatever. But this is an additional plugin. It's free. You got to pay $10 to get rid of their branding, but it's a one-time payment. So here's what it does. Watch this. I hover over this image, and you're going to see sharing buttons. Now, lots of plugins offer the plugin sharing, Pinterest sharing, but not the Facebook or Twitter. I don't get much Twitter shares, but it's the Facebook that's really key. And what's really cool about this is when a person will share it to Facebook or Pinterest, it actually shares that individual image, not the URL. So that's really key because you know what? Somebody's going to come down and let's say you have 10 images on a site. See, we scroll down here, I got another image here. They could potentially share 2, 3, 4, or maybe more images right from one visit, and each share will be a separate posting to their social media accounts, be it Facebook profile or the Pinterest boards and so on. So that's really key. So this is some great volume. Now keep in mind, I had a fair amount of traffic from other sources to get that. You know, I get 36,000 page views a day from this one niche blog. All right, now you need traffic to get social shares, so you're not going to get it from nothing. You do need some traffic, but once people are sharing it, that's going to generate more traffic. So setting up the SumoMe plugin is really simple. You just, okay, I'm up at the top right here. This is where it's done. It's not actually done or controlled and set up in the WordPress dashboard like most plugins. It's actually done here. So you're gonna have to go to the front of your site, and then you have your whole dashboard here set up. So once you sign up and you log in or sign up and get that all figured, you have settings. It's really straightforward. You are going to have this control panel, so I can see which ones I have installed here. It's the image share. If I want to get rid of it, I just hit the X. Other than that, though, you're not going to have this until you set it up. So first off, you're going to go to your settings, and you're going to deal with your badge. Okay, so I paid the $10, so I can hide it. But if you don't pay the $10, you're going to have to choose somewhere to show it. And that's all we really need to worry about in the settings. Okay, and once you do that, you're good to go. So you're going to go to your Sumo store. Okay, it's a little bit of a misnomer because it's not really a store. Once it's set up, most of these are free. As far as I know, they're all free. Like image share is free, but this SumoMe offers a lot of apps. All right, I just use image share, but of course you can use whatever one you want. So I'm going to focus this video on the image share just because it's so effective. But I believe they have opt-in forms, they have a scroll box, they have list builder stuff, they have other sharing button options. They have some analytics stuff, like you can see heat maps. I'm actually tempted to give that a shot. And then got some various contact forms. So they get a nice fleet of apps that you can use. But we're going to focus on image share because I think it's their best one. All right, so you just input in there. Now I have it, but when you're starting out, it's going to say free here. You just click free and then it's installed, and that's all there is to it. So then once you go in here, you will want to check out your stats. You go to image share, and this is newly installed on FatStacks, so I'm not going to have any shares on this. Hopefully there's lots really soon. And then you do your settings. All right, so you can use their URL shortener if you want. I choose not to. You can also, this is a really great little feature. Okay, if you link images to other pages, you can choose whether they can be shared or not. And next you can choose where you have it. It's left, right, bottom right, or center. I've tested it on my high traffic niche blog, and definitely center is going to get you the most shares without a doubt. I've put it bottom left, bottom right, top left, top right, and nothing works like the center. So I'd suggest centering it. Yeah, now this is a interesting one. I like this because I actually do put in alt text for every image that I put out on my sites. So then if somebody's going to share it to Pinterest or Facebook, you can choose whether that alt text will be the default text that will be shared. So I turn that on, and I definitely recommend you for every image that you put, take a little time and put in some text for that, and then that'll be what's shared. And finally, you can choose whether you want just the images in the content area or not. That's up to you. I do, because like if it depends if you want, like banner ads and stuff in your sidebar to be shared or not. It's up to you. You can do whatever you want. It's the way I do it. It's not really a big deal. And then of course we've got our Twitter username that you want to put in there. I think I got that wrong. I think I'm gonna have to fix that. I just set this up for FatStack, so there we go. And you can choose which devices you're going to have the image share work on. So remember, we're just dealing with the image share. We're not dealing with the other apps. So that's all there is to it. You can definitely go out and try the other apps that this has. They have a exit intent opt-in form, which is also quite good. I would use it, but I already, I'm using another services that I had, and so there's no reason to really switch because it works just fine. So play around. SumoMe is great. Their support is great. They're part of the AppSumo family, I believe. And anyways, if you have images on your site, get a lot more shares and a lot more traffic with the image share.